Welcome to DentonRadio.com, powered in part by AccessBank Texas. The views and opinions expressed by the show hosts and their guests are those of the show hosts and guests, and not necessarily those of the sponsors, DentonRadio.com, or Discover Denton. For more information, visit the Policies and Procedures page at DentonRadio.com. Well, welcome back to DentonRadio.com, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us. On the phones, we've got a very fun interview. One of our great friends and partners is AccessBank Texas. Love getting to work with those guys on the Access Art Alley, as well as a lot of our Discover Denton and Denton Radio projects. Today, they have invited Shari Trusty, owner and operator of Fortunata, joined by her husband Kelby as well, to come and talk with us about all the ways that Access Bank has been helping out with their business. I'm a huge Fortunata fan. If you've not checked out the winery and the inn, you've got to go check this place out. And so really excited about this interview. How's it going this morning, guys?
We're doing good.
We're doing fine.
Good. Well, you guys have been working with Access Bank, our good friends and partners, on the PPP and some other programs to try and keep your business afloat during these trying times. And so we wanted to get a little bit from you guys on what that process has been like.
Well, it started out, we had probably nobody knew what to do or how to do it when the applications and everything first came out. So we really didn't know how to proceed pretty much. So we got online and, Access Bank sent us a lot of information to get us started, and kind of got to the point where the whole time it was, they were just so helpful. Small businesses, we were panicked with what to do, and nobody could give us answers and how the process was going to be and how long it was going to last, and nobody knew. So we got together with Access, and with small businesses, we were panicked, like I said, and they had quite evident that they had done all their research and answered all of our questions. They're knowledgeable, efficient. Weston had all the answers for us as this process was going on, and thankfully it was easy once we got the information to them. Wasn't that complicated. We thought initially it was going to be, and now wound up being pretty simple. Got the information to Weston and his team, and it was pretty much a slam dunk after that point. Probably within a couple hours, we had answers, or he was giving us answers on, we were approved and whatnot. Haven't got the money yet. It's not funded, but we still have confirmation numbers, and now we're resting a little easier and kind of taking a deep breath now.
That's awesome. Very, very, very cool. Well, Access Bank has been a great partner of ours that we've been really excited to get to work with, a bank that is truly based their headquarters here in Denton. And so we've got so many different stories from small businesses just like you guys who have had these awesome experiences with Access Bank. I want to talk a little bit more about that experience and what they've been doing with you guys. But let's take a second to talk about Fortunata and what you guys do. And you've got such a cool place out there. So give the folks a rundown on Fortunata and what they can experience when they get the chance to go check it out.
Well, we started out making wine. Kelby was making wine at home, so I made the mistake of telling him that his wine was good. And so we ended up buying the property and just kept adding to it. Now we have brick oven pizza, Rosanna Cacao, which is our chef. She's Italian, and she is amazing. And she taught us how to fix we built a brick oven. She taught us how to make brick oven pizza, and then she's just stayed with us and just totally creative. We love her.
That's awesome.
And so we have, then I ended up building villas because I can never stop. I think I probably had ADD when I was little, but there wasn't such a thing.
No, she did have it. No, she has it.
Well, anyway, so we built some villas. We have overnight stays for people. So if anybody needs a staycation away from their home right now, we have villas that they can rent and get out here in 12 acres and separate themselves from everybody and just feel like they took a little vacation. We have wonderful wines. We're open Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And right now we've started, of course, like a lot of the other small businesses, doing delivery and pickup orders. Previously we didn't do that. but we're doing it now, and that's working for a lot of people because they can get a pizza and a bottle of wine and have it delivered to their house, or
Nice.
run by and pick it up if they just need to get out.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's a place where our people have come in, customers have become friends, and then they become family. So Fortunata is a pretty big family-oriented. Everybody that comes here is turned into our family, it seems like.
I love that. Well, and I'm a big Fortunata fan. I proposed to my wife out at Fortunata, and just love what you guys have out there. It's such a really, really cool place.
Well, appreciate it.
Absolutely.
We're on Grubhub too, so now we're experimenting with Grubhub now.
Oh, perfect. Love that. Well, I'll be getting a pizza and some wine from you guys here shortly. That sounds awesome. I might even come by just because, like you said, I got to get out of this house.
Good memories here, huh?
Very good memories. Really, really cool place.
Well, it was really hard for small businesses. Everybody's panicked, and
Absolutely.
all the big online companies, they're doing well, and their stocks are going up, and they're doing great, and they're hiring people, and then the employees at the small businesses don't really know what's happening or when we're going to get back to work, and it's tough on the employees and the staff and the us trying to figure out how to make our payments. And that was one of the things the bank worked with us also, because we have several loans at AccessBank.
Mm-hmm.
So they were very helpful with working out payment plans and things like that too. So that gave us a little relief. There was enough other things to panic about without having to panic about your bank.
Oh, I love hearing that. That's cool. Can we go into a little bit more? I mean, we don't have to go into specific details, but just as far as the process of working with AccessBank and where they were able to relieve, I mean, just emotionally with you guys. I mean, that's really, really cool to hear about.
Well, actually, we were kind of piddling around trying to get this done, trying to figure out things, and Weston had just sent us the information email. He said, "This is what you need to do. Get with me." And we have 3 businesses that we had to lay off employees. Well, we furloughed them. Total Eye Care and Fortunata, and then we had our new office in Crossroads, the Total Eye Care office in Crossroads that we opened it. So we had 3 businesses that had to furlough employees and no income coming in. And so it was, even though you're at home and you think you have a vacation, all it is worry when you're a small business. And they just walked us through it. We had to get all the paperwork together for 3 different businesses, and they actually helped us with all 3 businesses. And it was, by the time we got him the paperwork, which we got him everything he needed probably in a few hours, they had already submitted it, sent it upstairs, got it approved through their office, and then had got reviewed everything, made sure everything was done properly. They had everything they need, and went on and uploaded it to the SBA. So within, I would say, 2 days at the most. It really wasn't even that long, was it, Kelby?
No, not much.
No, it was more like a few hours after we had everything we were supposed to get to them. That's the point. It's like all small businesses, it's hard because you're fighting your business, you're doing this, and you're kind of running by the seat of your pants sometimes, and you don't have everything you need. So by the time we got everything to him, which was pretty cut and dried, it's just rounding up that stuff, then they started moving quickly. And not knowing, you watched it on TV, you listened it on the news, you didn't know what the government was really going to do, what they weren't going to do, what the time frame, you didn't have all the...
And then they called me back, and I couldn't reach them, and vice versa. I got an answer right then, and I moved on to the next point after I got my answer from the first question. So I thought that was really impressive too.
Yeah, well, and that's the benefit of an awesome local bank like Access, where you can actually talk to a person.
Well, so much for the community.
Yeah,
always involved in everything that's going on.
Absolutely, Access gives to so many different causes.
I say about what's going on right now. Even like us, we try to do. We're much smaller, of course, but we try to do as much for the community. The small businesses do, and the local businesses do. And, you want everybody right now to understand that keeping the small businesses here and helping them, because they're going to be here and promoting the things, doing the things for the United Way, doing the things like Access does, like we do, for all the different community efforts in town.
Absolutely.
And it's just nice to know that you have a bank that cares about the community.
Yeah.
There you go.
Big time. Well, and that's what's really going to be so essential going forward. All the things that we love about Denton, great places like Fortunata, the causes that hold our community up like United Way, Access Bank is able to touch all of them, and just could not love being a partner with them more. We have our art program, the Access Art Alley out of the Discover Denton Welcome Center that they are a huge part of. They're a big part of Denton Radio. They're a big part of everything that we do. And just couldn't be more appreciative of them as a partner, as well as the other nonprofits and groups that we get to work with that are also benefited by Access, and just couldn't speak highly of or higher of them, because they're just awesome folks to get to work with, and so community oriented. And it's so good to hear from folks like you guys who have had such great experiences with them.
Yeah, we certainly have.
That's awesome.
It's a pretty scary time.
It is.
And they were there for us.
Well, I'm so glad to hear that.
To figure out when we get to open back up, when we get partially or this or that. But right now, the money is not something we have to worry about right now, which that took a big load off.
That's wonderful. Well, it's scary times out there for a lot of folks, especially you small business owners. If Access Bank can be of any kind of a help, please let them know. Also, let us know here at Denton Radio if we can be of any kind of help as well. Guys, anything else we want to say about Fortunata before we wrap up?
No, just come see us. Be part of the Fortunata family.
Awesome. Well, guys, get yourself some pizza and some wine and put Fortunata on the calendar for whenever you can go out and stay someplace. Well, I guess you could stay there now if you just need a place to go isolate. So check it all out.
We have people escaping from their homes right now so that they can come a night or two. So
I love it.
That's we feel like I don't know, it's just a special place to be, and I'm glad people feel like they can get away and come out here and take a reprieve from all the other mess that's going on.
Yeah.
And tell everybody to watch our Facebook, because as soon as we're allowed to open, we're going to have a huge, big celebration on the first Saturday we can open. So we'll have all kinds of things going on. It'll be fun.
That's great. Well, guys, thank you very much for being here with us this morning. And all of you guys tuning in, thanks for joining us here at DentonRadio.com.
All right. And thank you so much. And we thank Access Bank also.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you, Access Bank, for all those folks that you're lifting up in this difficult time. We appreciate all of you. Thanks again for tuning in with us, everybody.
Well, thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show. We want to thank our partners and sponsors who made this show possible. And now stick around for a word from all of us here at Discover Denton.
Denton, Texas, where your next great experience awaits. In these unexpected times, your health and safety is our number one concern. This will not last forever, but for now, we send you love from afar. It may not be tomorrow, but as soon as you are able, we look forward to having you visit. Denton's music, food, art, and community will be waiting right here, ready to greet you. Stay safe, we wish you the best wherever you are, and we will see you as soon as we can in Denton, Texas.